Previously on Feed the Beast. I set up a safe house, a bolt hole in the hot zone. Come find me.
Oh, if you don't think that Sprocket has a blog and several videos
With Vlad on it.
just about Vlad.
He's not.
Music's pumping.
Music pumping. He's not dressed in anything other than undergarments. Like he hasn't put on clothes.
It's just like I'm fucking into this today.
Sorry to interrupt. We've got a call from Highwire.
I'm gonna crack through this shitty encryption, find out where he stashed his gear, and I'm gonna take it. And if you're nice to me, maybe I'll share a bit of it with you.
There, in the underground car park of the WNS building, is where you'll find Daedalus's hideout. A rabbit.
Oh, he explains it all. Beautiful.
Yeah. He tells you everything.
As you open up the throttle, you hear the roar of overclocked engines as a ground car and 2 road bikes leap onto the highway behind you. And now, this is how this is going to work. This is where you are, and then we've got the 2 bike riders who land just behind you, and the ground car that lands a little further back. Now, where you are on the combat ladder represents how far you are away in range. If you're in the same track, you're in the 0 to 6 band, firing as your cars jostle along the road. If you drop one further back from your opponent, you end up in the 7 to 12 meter range. Further back, the 13 to 25, then the 25 to 50. And if you can leave one of your opponents further than 100 meters away, you lose them for good. Here's the twist. The highway ain't clear. At the start of every round, I'm going to roll a couple of d6. And I'm going to tell you what's up ahead. Luckily, it's just open road this time. So your cars will maintain their positions. You can open fire, even you, if you want to lean out and fire, although you'll take a penalty because you are trying
Also
to keep
driving.
control of the vehicle. But it's not all going to be open road ahead. Things could get very hairy very fast. Let's have some initiatives.
Rocket, we have company. 16 for Spitfire.
14 for Sprocket.
Wax and Sprocket roll the same initiative, and then Wax wins a roll-off.
Spitfire, like you said, you got company. How are you going to react? You've got right on your tail 2 bikes, and a little further back, a ground car with a driver and 3 mean-looking chumbadas leaning out, aiming shotguns and SMGs your way.
The people on their bikes, so what do they look like? How are they dressed? Do they have armor, full head to toe? How are they situated?
They look like they have at least some stopping power armor, and you think you detect maybe the glint of skin weave on their skin. They're kitted for battle. These are the metal warriors.
Right.
They live for combat.
He wants to get one of these guys off of the bike straight away, so as he yells, "We got company!" he quickly nukes one of the blue arrows, which are his brand new sleep ones. If I connect, anyone hit by your attack must attempt to beat a DB13 resistant torture, or they're unconscious.
You can knock out the driver. Oh.
They're the closest, so I'm hoping that, and if they fall over,
Yeah,
who knows
they're in the
what
7
chaos
to 12
ensued.
band. With a bow, that is 13. It's the perfect range.
And I rolled a 17 to hit.
Yeah, you hit him. So, it's no damage, roll a resistance check, isn't it?
Anyone hit with your attack must instead attempt to beat a DB13.
Oh.
Thank you. Yep,
Doesn't
you're
pierce
right.
their armor, just hits them and
Yep.
goes poof.
Yep.
Right.
And then if they can't
it's
beat
really
a 13,
powerful.
they are prone or unconscious until they are woken by taking damage, i.e. falling off the bike.
Yes.
Wow.
Moon did me a fucking solid.
How many of those you got?
3.
I've got 3 of them. 3.
He gets a 12.
Hey, this boy is knocked
So
unconscious.
he's knocked unconscious. That removes him as he slides off the bike.
So he quickly winds down, kind of cranes his upper body out, has the blue-tipped arrow on the crossbow, and he aims for the bike on his side, shoots, gets him in the chest, and there's a puff as the gas emits.
Let's see if the other rider can recover. Yeah, so as he starts to slip off the bike, he actually just pushes him the rest of the way so that he can grab the handlebars himself.
Oh, Jesus.
And the guy just hits the road, rolling and sliding. That guy is toast.
Damn it.
Gone.
Well, good, but damn it.
That's one out of the picture with a single shot as well.
Yes.
Not bad at all. Next up, the guys in the cars. 3 of them start spraying at the car with SMGs. So they just open up as the cars land. They spray bullets in your direction, and the quick driving of Sprocket is enough to avoid the sprays of bullets. Wax.
Wax is going to shoot at the bike on the right-hand side, which is not the one that's...
Bike itself or the passengers?
The passenger, sorry, the driver.
If you want to aim at the driver specifically,
Yeah.
-8. I count that as a weak point.
I'm going to aim at the passengers then.
Just
Yep.
shoot at the people.
Yep,
You might hit
absolutely.
the driver, you might not. They're in the 7 to 12 band. You're firing with your SMG.
I'm shooting with my heavy pistol.
Heavy pistol. It's a 15.
That's a miss.
It's pretty hard firing at moving vehicles.
Second shot.
Go.
That's a hit. But
Fantastic.
it does barely any damage. It does 4 points of damage. 2 1s and 2.
Can't make it through his armor. It literally just pings off his shoulder. Sprocket. If you want, you could lean out and fire with whatever one-handed weapon you have, but you're at a -4.
I'm going to shoot at the one that's directly opposite me. So
One of the
then-
bikes, yeah?
Yeah.
The
like
passengers or the bike itself?
so the bike itself.
Yeah,
You know,
just straight at the bike,
She's still looking forward. She rolls us down her window. The bike's like directly opposite her, so she
Just
like,
behind, yeah.
just aims out of the window.
What are you firing with, sorry? You must use a one-handed weapon.
Oh, that's right.
You gotta keep a hand on the wheel, please.
No, it's fine. I'll just be a second.
Oh, I don't think I have a one-handed weapon.
SMG?
Oh, is that one-handed?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's fine.
Nice. Roll again.
You easily hit that bike.
3. Are you kidding me?
3 points of damage to the bike.
It's cosmetic, mainly. Pinging off a little bit of the carbon fiber that
Yeah.
covers one of the wheels. It's accurate, but not very damaging. The guy who has taken control of the bike on the left gets it wobbled back together, raises his weapon. He's a bit closer. He's going to try and fire at the occupants, and it's just going to be sort of random who it hits, and he has to get through the bulletproof glass first as well. Yeah, that's a hit for sure. Wax. You just
Wax.
always seem to get hit by my random
bullet magnet.
dice rolls.
The bike on the opposite side of the car hits me.
It goes towards you.
Yeah, no, I know. It's interesting though.
7 damage into one of the panes of reinforced glass.
Ellen, out of curiosity, how good are these windows?
Yeah.
It's 15 if you have bulletproof windows. Then
That's not great.
no, it's not.
Yeah, there's not a
But
lot left,
If
yeah.
you don't have,
You would have
any,
already been
it's,
hit.
That's
it's
right.
0 HP.
No, I know.
Shattered.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
That wouldn't have made it through your armor, though.
That's
so
right.
That's nice.
Don't
Yeah.
be dissing my car,
I'm not
please.
dissing You see Wax do a worried look at the...
Is that going to hold?
Negative vibes affect my driving.
Right.
The driver of the second bike, he is too occupied by driving to auto-fire, so he's just going to take a single shot. This one is
Rookie.
directed at Spitfire. Your
Spitfire.
names are too similar, you two. Fired at Spitfire. Needs to be a 13.
Sprockfire.
Definitely hits. So that's a 12.
Ooh, and my
Oh.
stopping power is only 11, so that's one.
That's okay. It goes through the rest of the
Hooray!
rest
Well,
of the
that-
glass
well, that
first.
The
fucks
rest
my
of
windshield.
Well, it was good while it lasted. Saved you a round.
It's Brock, we're going to have to get that fixed up when we get back.
It might not save us around. That bike also has a guy.
Yeah, this is a dangerous situation.
I know.
Sprocket, can this beast go any faster?
I'm driving and shooting.
What happens while you're saying that is a bullet penetrates the already damaged glass and 4 damage gets through, so the fragmenting bullet bounces off your armor. Bit of a wake-up call.
Faster, please!
The other guy is going to unload a auto burst of 10 rounds. A bit closer, he needs to beat a 17.
That's horrifying, because once that shot before comes, that's exactly where Spitfire looks, and he can see them just wield that gun ready to just
Yeah.
spray.
He gets a 5, totally fumbles it. He narrows his eyes, he's got a grin on his face.
Wide-eyed Spitfire.
And then the rider has to dodge a small tire left in the road, and it just totally throws off his aim. And as you see your life flash before your eyes, the bullets go wild, flying in an arc past your car instead of directly into your body or anywhere else that's valuable. Coming up ahead on the road,
Oh my god.
a jump.
Oh my... What?
An overturned tanker with some slabs of sheet metal laid over it so it can be traversed.
Right.
But you guys are going full speed, so you're going to have to do a fucking jump. First off, all actions from everyone in this round are at a -4 because you're leaping through the air.
Great.
But all the drivers are going to have to make a drive check.
That's what I was going to...
Yes. I'll get your initiatives, and then we will see how that plays out.
14.
16 from Wax.
17.
So it's DV17.
I'm an 18.
Oh, so
She's good at driving.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's...
My base stat is at 14.
This is your moment.
Wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned.
So,
I imagine everyone in the back like,
It's like jump. You just got a wide-eyed grin on your face.
these guys are only going off a 9, so let's see how they deal with a DV17. Bike 1 goes first.
Crash.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Each kind of obstacle has its own conditions for failing, and failing it really fucking badly. So if you fail by 5, the bad thing happens. In this case, you fucking crash. You only failed it by 3, so instead, the bike lands hard.
Oof.
The bike itself takes 2d6 structural damage points, and the bike drops back 2 places as he gets it back under control.
and also he's never having children.
I was going to say, have you ever landed on a bike really hard?
Does 8 structural damage points to the bike as it really stresses the suspension. Uh-oh.
The second bike?
Second bike got a 1. So 9.
Oh, crash and burn!
It just catches on fire.
Before it gets to the jump.
Yeah, it just explodes anyway.
Irony.
Comes sailing over the jump and just cannot land it. 6d6 to the bike.
Oh, God.
26. It's got 6 structural damage points left. It is massive crunch. Both Metal Warriors take whiplash damage and go back 1, 2, 3, 4 places. Last up is the driver of the ground car. Little compact sedan, by the way. Kitted out with some nice spikes and lurid splashes of paint. Yeah, they don't make the DV either,
Jesus.
but they don't fail it by 5. The car takes 2d6 this time, just kind of crunches the front bumper, and it drops back 2 points. Sprocket sees the jump, lines it up, knows the importance of getting the wheels straight as you hit that jump. They ain't nomads, and none of them take it as well as you do, and sparks and bits of bike fly out from their vehicles as they each take a hard crunch onto the asphalt. Spitfire.
Instead of his blue tip, he's grabbing one of his purple tipped arrows, which is his poison arrow, and he's aiming it straight for who he believes to be the best driver, which is the goddamn biker that held on to the bike.
Yeah,
when
what
the
a
other
guy.
one-
Yeah, you need to beat a 15.
Yeah, nail it. Easy.
Wow.
Easy.
Not
Easy.
what I expected.
Easy. Not a problem. Not a problem. You got to get a 13, and if not, I'm dealing
Resistive
with some
8.
damage.
Yeah, he
Oh, you
passes.
nail it.
It puffs up against him, but he's got his handkerchief on, and you see him like turn his face away, and it's not enough to really slow him down. Wax.
Same target as Spitfire targeted
Yep.
with my pistol.
7 to 12 meters back, roughly around that, as he jostles for position on the ruined road. 25s.
Yeah, I'm giving it a shot.
Yeah.
-4 is only 17. That won't hit. And the second shot, both shots miss. It's a long distance.
It's a long
pistol.
distance. They've all dropped back, and you're just, hoping to land one of those lethal blows. Sprocket, you doing all you can to keep control of the bike. So is the driver of the second bike, but his companion has an SMG. He's even further back. He's at the 100-meter mark. With an SMG, he has to beat a 30, so good luck to him. No, he can't hit you. The guys who crashed, actually, they're too far back, and as you guys accelerate, they drop out of the fight. They're gone. Then it's the fighters in the car. They get 3 chances with the SMGs to beat a 30.
If they're at -4s, it's an impossible roll.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They just continue firing hopelessly.
Blindly, yeah.
Your driving and your ability to take jumps like a pro have really put you guys ahead in this fight. Coming up next is an
jump?
8. It's the open road. So we're all good for now. So we'll just go off your initiatives, please.
4.
Ouch.
12.
10. I was hoping the next thing would be like, I don't know,
Another jump.
a chasm.
First up is the car driver. As you're looking out the back, you see his hands tighten on the steering wheel, and then he slams down something next to him. And the back of the car drops as a burst of acceleration goes through the back wheels.
Fuck, he's got some like
And the
NOS or
NOS
something,
yeah.
yeah.
instantly brings him up 2 range bands.
piece of shit.
All of his friends start spraying into the car. The first one sprays with automatic fire. He has to be lucky, but it can be done. Not like that, it can't. The other two are a little bit more sensible. They're just going to fire into the cabin with single shots, making their target a 15. First one hits.
I'm going to try
Wax.
and dodge it.
Okay.
You like duck down in the car.
I do.
Nice. The final shot into the car just misses, I'm afraid. That makes it the bike rider's turn. He is in the 26 to 50. He can't catch up at the moment, but he's still going to keep plinking away. Not quite. They need to get up closer to you. Wax, you're next.
Great. Wax is going to shoot at the passengers in the car.
So you have an equal chance of hitting any of them.
That is a hit, dealing 8 points of damage.
Straight into the bulletproof windshield.
And the next shot. That's a hit, dealing 13 points of damage.
So that completely collapses the windscreen, which one of them knocks out the way, but the bullets do go through, so 6 go through. It's not enough to actually hurt any of the people in the car, but you have removed their armored windshield.
Beautiful.
2 shots. Next up is Sprocket.
I'm not liking this car. It's right next to me.
You can shoot at them. Don't imagine they're directly behind you or weaving back and forth
No.
down the road. Yeah.
Similar thing. I'm going to out of my. Well, there's no window.
You can shoot like over your shoulder through
Out
the
the
back
back.
window.
Yeah,
It's been
yeah.
shattered back window.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that with my SMG.
Yeah, you just leave
one
it-
hand on the wheel.
You're at minus
and
4 because you're still trying to drive,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
you can do it. It's great. And you, the people in the car or the car itself?
The people in the car.
Oh!
I mean, it's definitely a hit. It's 25.
You hit the driver.
Yeah.
Damage.
11.
Penetrates his armor, damages his armor somewhat, and leaves a nasty bruise in his ribs, but
Oh.
doesn't slow him down that much. A Spitfire.
So he's going to just nook one of his standard black arrows. Actually, you know what? No. He
Yeah.
nooks one of his red bad boys, which are his armor piercing.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
good plan.
And you aiming at anyone specific?
No, he's just going to go for that card. That's a 33.
Not the driver this time. One of the guys in the back, guy who's sitting at the middle to try and shoot out the front window, takes an arrow instead. If you can pierce his armor, you'll ablate it by 2.
2 instead of 1. 13 points of damage.
That gets through his armor.
Yeah.
And still deals 6 points of damage.
Nice. These are all arrows I'm not getting back.
The guy on the bike is a little bit far back, but he is going to try and shoot at you. Good luck to him. He's already a minus 4 because he's trying to control the bike. Nah, it doesn't happen.
Oh.
He tries.
Oh, shucks.
Oh,
He's doing
shucks.
well.
He's
Let's feel
doing
some-
all right. He's
I'm
doing
kind of
all
rooting
right.
for him.
I want him to feel good.
He's a real good driver.
He had to beat a 20. He had to crit real hard. Let's see what is next on the road ahead.
Another jump. Another jump.
Yeah, another jump, another jump, another
jump on
jump.
a jump.
I want something. I want something different.
A hard turn. You got a hard turn coming up. You look up ahead and you see that the highway curves in a sharp bank to the left. You're going to need a DV13.
I mean, should I still roll?
You might
could-
crit
you
it.
could-
You might crit fail.
Yeah,
you might
that's
crit
true.
fail.
Oh, you did crit.
Okay, don't worry about it. You just.
No, I want to see exactly
Okay,
how much
okay.
I win by. So 31 success.
It doesn't
Sprocket.
make it. DV 35.
Yeah. The car takes a bit of a bad line, drops back 1. Mm-hmm. The motorbike. Oh my god, my guys are rolling. This was meant to be a very dangerous encounter.
Oh my god.
It felt like it. It's the first time I've been shot at.
This is high octane though. Everything's happening very fast.
This is all in like, what, 20 seconds, if that? Not even.
Yeah, he misses it by 9, meaning he basically skids the corner and loses 3 places, leaving him gone in the dust.
Dos Ferdania.
Fuck having to kill them, you just out driving them. They're like, yeah, easy pickings, let's get these fuck. Oh, they're getting away.
Yeah.
Very quickly getting away. Initiative.
25 for Spitfire.
What?
Yes, sir.
And Wax got a 19.
Spitfire first.
So we got a driver that's been shot, and we've got one other guy with an arrow in him. And the third guy is, how's he looking?
There are 4 guys
There are
total
4
in the
guys?
car. Yeah, they're fine.
Let's try and poison them.
Let's. So they've dropped back into the 25 to 50 band, making your shot a 17 at a minus 2 as you go around the corner.
Phil.
Bruh.
Phil.
That's
I've
my
got
thing.
this. I've got this. Just
He's
call
good
me
with the bow.
Hawkeye, baby.
That crossbow is fucking deadly. The cool thing is, like, your analytical brain does a bit of quick maths on the trajectory of the cars as they go around the corner. That hits one of the fighters who hasn't been affected yet.
As I wanted.
These guys are pretty good at resisting drugs because they love drugs. It's a 14.
Ooh, nice.
They managed to take their arrow tip and chuck it out the window of the car before it affects them.
That's expensive!
Sprock,
Can we have quiet
Wax.
in back, please?
Wax will shoot at the passengers.
25s at this range.
Pretty tricky. But Wax is pretty good.
Did you hit one of them?
I did.
Fucking A.
I rolled a 30 in total.
Nice.
Holy shit!
Well, this probably won't do damage because it's only 5 damage.
Bounces off his skin weave.
Yeah.
Makes him feel good to have invested in it.
Yeah.
Just literally, his skin stops a bullet.
Here comes another shot.
He's crit again.
26.
Did you factor in the -2 for going around the corner?
No.
24.
24.
24.
Still hits?
Doesn't. It's 25.
No, it's
you need.
25.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's the turn that does it. Sprocket waits, goes to the outside, and then yanks it through the tight line of that turn is enough just to throw that second shot off.
Reloading.
What?
I think he said reloading.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, I can't hear you. It's very loud.
Across the road are the remnants of a refugee camp. A shanty town of corrugated iron and bits and pieces cobbled together to make a shelter from the early days of the diaspora. Looks like you can smash through it, but finding a good place to do so safely will be a DV-15 check.
Now, when you say remnants, you mean it's no longer in use?
It's no longer in use.
Okay.
Gotta up those DVs, Phil.
Yeah, so that's a 20.
No, don't say that.
Yeah, please don't say
you
that.
line them up, we knock them the fuck down.
Hey, man, I spent valuable points
I
on
know you
driving
did.
skills,
Yeah,
so
that's great.
I think it's paying off.
Fails his by 2. They don't slow down, but debris goes into the cabin, and his next check will be at a -3, as his vision is obscured by the bits
Fruit
of
boxes
fruit
and-
boxes and sheets.
Yeah.
A bit of fabric gets in his face as he
People
goes
carrying
through.
panes of
Panes of
glass.
glass, yeah.
It's
And
a
then
newspaper with a full face print, which he then removes to reveal his face.
Yeah. It's all
you're
very
just reloading. Let's just have Spitfire's initiative.
17.
You're first. What do you do?
He can't keep going through his expensive arrows. It's just a simple... he's just...
Can't keep doing this.
You know, he sighs to himself, just a stupid, normal black arrow.
They're still quite far back. You need a 17.
Anyone in the cabin there?
Sorry, -3 because
Of the
of
shit that's
going
going
through
on.
some fucking shit.
Miss.
Sad to
Good
say.
thing I used my normal arrow.
3 shots come from the car chasing you. No, it's a bit of a standoff. Both fly through the barriers. They get caught up in some of the debris, but bullets are whizzing through the air as you drop out a mag from your pistol, Wax, and slap another one in. Release the slide, and you're ready to go. What's next on the road? A vehicle has been set alight on the road ahead, possibly by some other battle between gangers has happened here some time before.
Oh.
Avoiding the vehicle and what it's left on the road is a DV-15 check.
19.
This guy's at a -3 trying to get this sheet out of his face. So he's off a base of 6. He gets a 12, so he misses that. He pulls the sheet out of the way, but drives straight through a slick of oil leaking from the car. Not through the fire itself, setting everyone in the car on fire,
Oh.
luckily for him. But he's now at -5 for the next check, because he's got
Oily wheels,
oiled
yeah.
up tires. Let's have both of our combatants roll their initiatives, please.
10 for Spitfire.
15 for Wax.
So the car goes first. Let's see if they can actually land any of these SMG shots. Nope. They need you to fail a check so they can catch up with you.
It's not going
Or they
to
need
happen.
better guns. They're all 3 shots miss. Let's have Wax.
Wax is going to shoot with his new clip. They should roll like I do and crit.
Every single fucking time. I crit on my initiative, which was not very
It's
handy.
not super
Yeah.
helpful.
No.
It's only 8 points of damage.
So you hit the driver.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Well done.
2 get through.
Second shot. That will also hit.
Yeah, you hit one of the fighters in the
Yeah.
back. The guy who...
Who I got.
you hit the guy with the arrow sticking out of his chest.
That is 11 points of damage.
He's starting to wear into him. He doesn't like being hit by arrows and bullets, but he's still fighting fit. Spitfire.
Spitfire's going to drop the crossbow on his lap, and he's going to draw out the heavy pistol that he has in his jacket, and he's going to be taking 2 shots into the cabin.
Save yourself some arrows.
16 for the first one.
That misses.
And then that's 18 for the next one.
Misses.
Ooh, damn. Well, he's pretty rusty with a pistol.
You have been basically hitting some pretty lucky shots
Yes.
up to this point. Up next on the road, the open road ahead. Car driver is going to use his last tank of NOS in a Hail Mary play to close the gap and get right up to you on the straightaway. That pulls him up right behind you guys. Let's have initiative from all of you this time.
14 for Spitfire.
15 for Sprocket.
17.
So, Wax, you are up first.
Shooting at the passengers of this car.
Its engine roars and grunts as the NOS fires into its engine. They pull up closer to you. Thanks, easier shot. They're in the 7 to 12 band with your pistol. That's 15 to hit.
Sup, bruh. Yeah, that's a hit.
I'll just point out that's another critical
It was another
success
crit.
for
It was
Wax.
another
Are you
crit.
fucking kidding
Yep.
me?
That's
Oh my
insane.
God.
I'm taking those dice off you.
How many have you rolled? Yeah, like 4?
Like 6?
Yeah.
5 damage. 10 damage, rather.
Yeah, the bullets are starting to wear into them. Fair amount. He's not kind of hindered by it yet. It only makes them fucking angry. Their code is combat. Their purpose is violence. Next shot.
And their design is to die.
Well, let's see.
Next shot hits, dealing
The driver again. You just keep putting bullets into him.
7 damage. Some gets through with 3d6. I'd like to be doing a little bit more than 5. And 7.
He's seriously wounded now. His driving's going to be impaired. Looks like his skin weave is actually starting to buckle and give, and he's bleeding now.
Oh,
Don't
Good.
spend your money on that bullshit.
what does that even look like?
It's fibers woven into the skin, right? And so you can sort of start to see it fray like fabric.
Oh.
It's a really strange kind of thing to see on people's skin. And you can see where one of the bullets is pulled through, and you can see the kind of mesh where it pulled it into his body to penetrate his shoulder. And that's where he's bleeding from, making it harder to
That's
control
some
the fire.
freaky deaky Coraline shit right there.
He's like a scarecrow.
I don't like it at all.
Sprocket, you're up next.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot my SMG. Similar out the back.
Yeah, again, remember
Shattered
minus
windshield.
4
Yep.
because you're driving. 13 to
That's
hit.
a 12. No, just
No,
under.
you just missed Spitfire.
So Spitfire is going to once again pick up his crossbow, and he's going to lie backwards because he's in the back seat, and then he's going to flip himself onto his stomach to kind of lean over the back there, so he's just kind of resting.
Over the parcel shelf kind of
Yeah.
idea. Yeah.
And he's going to
Steady himself to fire. Yeah.
and he has nooked one of his armor piercing boys.
Okay, yeah. Not going to use my expensive arrows. No, maybe one more.
Yeah, maybe one more. I was doing well with the expensive stuff.
How was my impression? I thought it was pretty
Not bad.
It's not bad.
Good. 9.
9?
I crit failed.
Yeah.
Nah. You don't account for the burst of speed, the NOS.
How do they still have NOS? Put NOS on the shopping list.
Well, if someone will buy it, I'll get it. But
Done.
So, car driver is using his NOS and keeping control of his vehicle, so he can't fire, but the rest of his compatriots keep unloading into the back.
Are they automatic firing?
2 of them are, yeah.
Fuck. This is bad.
Well, this is their tactic, is pull
Yeah.
up with your NOS, eat the bullets, and just try and hit you.
I mean, NOS and spray is just really cool, though.
Yeah.
It really is.
NOS and just spraying SMGs.
witness me.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
One of them sprayed the poison arrow that I put
That's
in.
what I
Just-
imagine. They just breathed it in.
Makes me stronger.
First one misses.
Their eyes dilate.
Me, come on. 3s. I
The
rolled a
drivers say to themselves.
I rolled a 3, a 4, a 2. Just a 10. Has anyone? No one's taken damage in this fucking campaign yet.
No, I have. I've only
It's meant to be dangerous.
I've only been shot at, and a bullet hit me once.
The third guy's a bit more considered. He's just going to take a single shot with his SMG, which I bet he misses. He does not. He hits.
Good on him. He needed a win.
That one hits Sprocket. 13 damage.
Nice.
One of the bullets hits you in the back of your armor jacket and bruises you.
Ow.
I'm trying to figure out what makes Sprocket mad. Like, what would get her angry? Would a bullet get her angry?
Unwanted cruelty.
Yes. Vlad, are you okay?
No reply.
Oh no! That's
would,
an aim shot. That's all right.
that would get her
Yeah,
angry.
I'm sure. Yeah, that would definitely get her angry.
Vlad, come on my crossbow.
Biological warfare.
Vlad then takes out the eyes of the driver.
Yeah. It's a Vlad arrow.
Coming up ahead is a bunch of vehicles, wrecked vehicles, and trucks across the road. You're going to have to weave and chicane, keeping control of the car to dash through.
Just
It's
swerving.
it's not that hard for you. It's a DV13.
Oh. Yeah, you got this.
Unless I got a fumble. I was
Yeah,
always
you
gonna
can
make that.
you can weave through.
Yeah.
This guy's got oil on his tires.
Of course he does.
And he's hurt. So he's at a base of 3 now. Trying to beat a 13.
Needs
so
to crit.
Needs to crit, and he could fail by 5. No. He definitely fails by 5. He collides with one of the cars as he tries to make its way through, causing 2d6 structural damage to the car and dropping back 1 place.
Still going strong. Oh my.
12 damage to his car. It's a really sickening crunch, and he brings the car back under control, but he's another 20 meters back by the time he does. The car's starting to look a little beaten up, but, most of them have made it here from the war, so they've seen worse.
Yeah, they're
They're
made of sturdy stuff.
They're kind of built for this sort of thing anyway.
Yeah,
so they're going to take damage.
Yeah, let's have initiatives, please.
13 for Spitfire.
13 for Wax as well. Let's roll
Roller.
up. 7.
Nope, you win.
Rocket is chicaning, you're busy, so Wax.
I like critting.
Fuck, not again.
Did you do it again?
Yeah.
Stop it.
What? What?
I don't want to.
Because I crit,
The driver again.
I roll again, and then that refreshes my ability to crit.
Right, yeah.
So I'm critting every second
If you,
roll.
if you ask it from the universe, it will give it to you.
That's
You
right.
hit the driver again.
Yeah.
So how much damage?
12 damage.
This guy barely has a skin weave integrity left. He barely has life left either.
Good.
Positive.
Just filling this guy full of lead.
If you
You've got another shot, haven't you?
Yeah.
You keep firing.
you stop trying to shoot at us.
Wax wouldn't say this, but they've shot his friends, and they're going to die for that.
Aw.
Hey, I didn't crit.
Aw.
13 to 25. You need a 20 at that range.
No, I missed.
Cool. That makes it Spitfires go.
Can I just get a check my with both an arrow and a heavy pistol?
15 for the bow, 20 for the pistol.
Just going to arrow this fucker in the head. Maybe. We'll find out. I'm not
Well, you
calling
can't
it.
hit the
I'm
head
not-
unless you specifically
No.
choose to. Yeah.
No. That's just what I'm putting out into the universe.
Yes.
Without actually rolling for it. That's a 19.
You hit one of the guys who hasn't actually taken any damage.
This is an ordinary arrow, by the way.
Yep.
That's a pitiful 11.
Off 4 dice.
Off 4 dice.
4 damage gets through, and you do ablate his armor. The car driver's barely clinging on right now. He doesn't feel like giving up, but he is concentrating on keeping control of the car right now.
He should stick to that.
Their heavy SMGs are still at a decent range here, and they have a few more bullets, so 2 of them are going to have to reload after this round. One of them has been a bit more conservative. One of them is going to continue trying to spray down the car with automatic fire. Nah.
Did you crit fail?
I crit fail.
Yeah.
He total miss. Where are my 10s?
I've got him.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
took your 10s.
Thanks, luck, God.
Mike?
Yeah, Maximum Mike. He's my luck god.
A hit!
Hey!
A crit!
Got one.
Crit to hit, not to
Yeah,
damage.
crit to hit. So there are 2 hits into the vehicle, 2 single hits. They go to Spitfire
Bring it.
and Sprocket.
Sprockfire.
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 I like Spricket.
When you
Spitfire.
fire, you must prick it.
6. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 2 6s.
Is it?
Yeah, that's...
Would that by chance mean that you double the damage?
No.
Oh, that's
Thank
good.
goodness.
Thank
But you
fuck.
do take 5 bonus damage and an extra injury.
Fuck.
So 12, 13, 14 damage to you.
So that's 3 damage that gets past my stopping power of 11, plus the 5. So that's 8 damage. And then my stopping power goes down to 10.
It's an 8.
Broken leg.
An SMG round penetrates the steel of the car and actually shatters one of
my
the
leg.
bones in your leg. Yeah,
Which one?
your right leg.
Fuck!
Has no difference mechanically, by the way. Can you tell us what a broken leg does?
obviously -4 to your move.
Yeah,
Well, that makes sense.
Well,
Learn to walk.
at least you know you're driving
We're
right
in a
now.
car.
Okay, and
I've
the
got
other
first aid.
the other shot was at Sprocket. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1 damage gets through your slightly weakened armor.
I'm happy for you.
You're trying to keep control of the car, but while you do so, bullets are starting to find their mark and bounce off your back. Careful what I wish for, I guess. I was like, I want to hurt you.
Thanks.
Thanks, universe.
See, you just speak it into the universe and it
Told
happens.
you.
Open road.
We'll
Let's have
roll badly.
initiatives, please.
Please don't say that, Ella. Oh, to him?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
These drivers will roll badly.
15 for Spitfire.
11 for Wax.
17 for Sprocket.
So, Sprocket.
We'll fire SMG out the back window. Just want to nail these punks. Fuck these guys.
You can get that fucking driver.
Yeah.
He's bleeding.
Yeah.
Pretty hard.
17 to hit.
You hit the driver.
Finally.
Hey.
That's a 10. 10 damage.
Okay, 8 gets through. You put him into Immortal.
Suck it.
He's only got 1 armor left of his skin weave as he has taken a lot of punishment. This D4 does not like him at all.
Yeah, I know, because it's my D4.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
You have magic dice.
Yes.
Yes.
So you just
Yes.
rolled one again.
I just dropped it on one. Let's...
No, roll it again. Roll the D4 again, and I'll make it turn into a 1. 1.
1.
No fucking way! What?
Are you magic?
I'm good at D&D.
That's not how you be good at D&D.
Yeah, it is. You get better at, like, poker and stuff.
1!
What? Okay, that's a 2.
Okay, we broke the streak.
And for the record, I am throwing it high in the air. I am not like just kind of dropping it slightly
You
out
gotta
of
give
my
it a
hand.
spin if you
Yeah.
want.
It's a full spin.
Using terminal velocity.
Put it between fingers.
You're fine. You're broken.
There you go.
I've
Now
broken the curse.
Now
I've broken the
we've
curse.
drawn too much attention to it. So
I'll turn it back
The
to
dice
1.
gods are slinking away so that they won't be noticed.
They're very,
realizing.
They're very sneaky gods.
When you fire over your shot with the SMG, is it just like a blind shot? You're just firing randomly, or is it actually like a get this fucker while I have a
it's
second?
basically like,
well, you're hearing.
ow,
You're hearing Spitfire
I've been
screaming.
hit, and Spitfire's like
Yeah.
screaming in the back. They're doing some damage, so she's just kind of like, fuck this shit. She takes, she's still got one.
Maybe like stabilize it for a second with your knees, like
Yeah.
the wheel,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
with your knees,
Fuck,
just
yeah.
for a
Lose
second.
Control.
She's just kind of like, she's pretty like flexible.
She's very
so
fast.
she's just spins around both arms to stabilize over her seat and goes, Dos Vidania. And
Straight through his neck.
tired
A
of these.
spray of blood, and he instantly slumps forward over the steering wheel, pulling the car left. It goes 90 degrees, starts rolling
Yeah.
once, twice, and then it spreads down the highway in a trail of debris and sparks and bits of axle. One of the tires goes bouncing off down the road. You think maybe you just see a arm rolling down the road as you leave them behind you and take off down the rest of the highway, heading into the hot zone. Roll to Cast Feed the Beast is a Baby Beard media production. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and all our podcasts are on Spreaker, Spotify, YouTube, and all good podcatchers. You can support us on Patreon at www.patreon.com/babybeard. Cyberpunk Red and all associated properties are trademark of R. Talsorian Games, used with permission.